With Patrick Patterson returning to Kentucky, that puts Jody Meeks on the clock. Meeks is not expected to make a decision on his future for at least a couple of weeks. Patterson said he didn't tell Meeks he was coming back right away because he just didn't want to influence his roommate's decision.
I didn't want to, hopefully provoke his decision. I wanted him to make his decision on his own feelings, on his own thoughts, and not my decision to weigh on his or tie in anything that he may do.
Me and Oakland, we talk about a little about everything, but, he has a great kid. Jody's a great kid. I don't think Patrick has a better roommate, him and Jody. They're both laid-back, good kids.
Kentucky's got the top-ranked recruiting class in the nation coming in next year. So in what way did that factor in to Patterson's decision to return?
That played a huge role in it, and especially with Coach Calipari and the offense that we can have for next year. And hopefully Jody coming back, I know that we can be a huge national contender.
Come on. Yeah, it did. That played a factor in it. Some great kids coming here next year, great talent.
The UK baseball team in action tonight, hosting in-state rival Morehead State in their home finale. UK women's head coach Matthew Mitchell threw out the first pitch. Give him the heater, Mitchell. That was a strike at least. Last season, he was in uniform. Kind of disappointing, just sweatshirt and jeans tonight. The Eagles jumped all over the Cats in the first. Drew Lee with a little poke that finds an opening in left field. A run scores, and it's 1-0. Next up, Michael Bottoms, who sends a shot off the right field wall. Another run comes in to score. Morehead State would plate 3 in the first. The Cats would respond with a run already in. Chris Wade sends a shot high and deep to left. Blinded by the light. It drops in. Here comes another run to make it a 3-2 ball game. Next up, Braden Captine, the liner to left, is going to score Wade. That tied the game at 3. All this, by the way, came with 2 outs in the inning. Kentucky scores a late touchdown and gets the 2-point conversion. They beat Morehead State 18-10. Kentucky Derby winner Mind That Bird headed out this morning for the Preakness. Now, you would think after winning the Derby, Mind That Bird would get to travel in style. Nope. He's making the trip to Pimlico the same way he did to Churchill, in a trailer on the back of his trainer's pickup truck.
He doesn't care much. He just rides, will stop and open the window, his top door, and let him look out for a minute. And he don't get nervous. He just stands there and watches. He's pretty laid back.
Despite finishing next to last in the Derby, Larry Jones announced this morning Frisian Fire will run in the Preakness. Jones said he's not looking forward to competing against filly Rachel Alexandra, but he believes her running against the boys will be good for racing. Well, if you like intense boat racing, then Lake Cumberland is the place to be this weekend. That's where the first ever Lake Cumberland Grand Prix will be held by the Offshore Super Series Powerboat Racing Association. In English, these things gonna knock your socks off.
Really, it's like NASCAR on water. Big, bad, beautiful, fast boats, excess of 150 miles an hour, zooming across Lake Cumberland, and you get to have a bird's eye view.
I'm all in. It all goes down this weekend, beginning on Friday and lasting until Sunday at Halcom's Landing at the Wolf Creek Dam.